Hey, I want to send a quick video with this week's email to kind of break down how the curriculum is. It's going to look different than the previous emails because we are in our Easter unit. So it's a whole week's worth of curriculum, multiple days, 5 days to be exact. But Gospel Project, our curriculum, puts this together every year. And so if we were under normal circumstances and we would be meeting at Bridge Kids, we would have covered 2 of the lessons, and then we would have sent the other 3 home for families to do as an at-home discipleship activity together. And so there are going to be 5 lessons this week. Choose what you want. Do all 5. If you can only find time for one, please make time for one. And the one I would recommend is Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection. That would cover the gospel. In that, they would see the gospel, they would hear the gospel through the video, through some of the activities, through the prayer and discussion time that you could do with them. I do want to say a quick disclaimer that now more than ever, you have got to be the primary disciple maker in your household. They're not getting a lesson from church. They haven't been. And so what I'm sending you are things that we would be doing. It does seem like a lot. It does seem overwhelming with schoolwork, with what you're getting from them, what you're having to do, entertaining, whatever it is. I'm just asking that you at least show them the video once a week so they're getting something. And then always go into the reflection questions or the discussion and Bible skill stuff. And all that's been laid out in the email in the past, and all that is, again, in this email. So use the leader guide as you need. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me through email, through text message, through phone call. I'm just here, quarantined in my house with my 1-year-old. So please reach out to me if you have any questions. Also, reach out to me if your kid has questions that you feel like you're struggling with. If you notice in the leader guides that I send you in the lessons, it walks through the gospel for you. So if you feel like, hey, I don't know how to walk to the gospel with my kid, I can do it with an adult, but not necessarily my kid. The gospel format that we use for your children week in and week out in both of our programs is in those lessons. It's called the Gospel for Me. Use that as needed. Walk that through. Those are even things that if you don't want to do many activities, let them do the video, do the reflection stuff, and then talk about the gospel and have them know that. The more they know it, the more the Lord's speaking to them, and the more they can come to trust that. So again, we're highly encouraging you to take this time, to take 10, 15 minutes out of your week to do this with your kid or kids. This week, again, little different, 5 lessons. Choose what you want, do all 5, whatever works for you. But the things are laid out a little differently because it is a unit. It's not the typical stuff. It's formatted the same, but it's not in typical fashion. So instead of 1 lesson in the leader guide, you're getting 5. Comb through that carefully. Again, questions, let me know. I'm here. I'm available for anything. I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate you taking the time to do this. Your kids' teachers love them. They miss them. They've reached out to me and said, what are things that we can do? I have been thinking, could we do this? Could we do that? But at the end of the day, we don't want to run any risk of any cross-contamination or anything like that. So we're talking about videos to send to them. It's all brainstorming. But please know that your kids are loved. Your kids are missed. Teachers are missing being able to pour into them. God's called them to do this, and they are truly missing their calling right now. And so please take the time, take the effort to do this with them. Next week, the email will be like regular. We'll pick back up on 1 lesson a week. So we love y'all. We miss y'all. We're praying for y'all. If you need anything, let us know. Bye.